Right, first off we're going to get Kitty in
voice chat,
then we're going to get her in the game, and then we'll start. I had to download Microsoft Live. Like, I ain't used Hotmail in like years.
Since I was a teenager.
We'll give it a go then, we'll fire this up. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Resident Evil 5. I think everybody and their grandma has played this at some point. Kitty, if I get on your nerves while streaming, if I start interacting with the crew in Wagwan, what up Mick, how you doing son? If I react too much and I start talking in your ear too much, just hit the mute button and then put me back in when you want.
It's up to you.
Now I have played through this. When did I last play through this? Xbox 360 on, I think I got it on day of launch. And I probably played it for about a month solid and I haven't played it since. So it's going to be quite new to me. We play as a very funky looking Chris. He looks like he's had some dodgy plastic surgery in his past.
People don't like this version of Chris.
Nah.
He's like too buff or something like that.
He's like, his body's alright. He looks right in the body. It's just his face looks a bit fat and a bit, I don't know, just too many pies. I don't know what he's done. This is the highest resolution I can run this game on, by the way, as well. And if it looks a bit janky here and there.
it's just old.
Like, this game was out like back when I was still at grade school.
And this is pre-rendered. This isn't in-game footage. 2009, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I didn't graduate high school till 2015, so.
You're going to make me seem old now, aren't you? 2009. I don't even want to think about where I was. I remember I had my first apartment when the Xbox 360 was released, when I actually got my hands on it. So I'm that old. Okay, this looks a lot better. Yeah, this looks a lot better than the Xbox. There you go, boys. That looks wicked. So how do I get you in the game? Can I get you in there yet, or have I got to wait?
That's why you have to, like, add me to the brain.
Got to do this shiz. Okay, so I've got to go through a quick tutorial and then we can bring Kitty in. I always remember this bit because I remember being how shocked I was when I first saw it.
There's like a hidden little cutscene in that part too, but you didn't move fast enough though.
I love the fact that he's rocking like hiking boots that you can still get them in the UK now. They're quite popular. I just can't get over how sharp this game's looking now. I moaned about the cutscene, but look at this. Even like the fence. Things like that amaze me because I remember 360 being very, like the shadows were janky, man, on the 360. Look at that meat. We just had a discussion about how men like meat, so I weren't going to stream until I've had my sausages. Right, for real, boys. Everyone likes meat, innit? Yeah, well, vegans.
I'm a vegetable person, but I will eat meat if I have to.
No one's forcing you to, are they? Eat the meat! I think on like summer I prefer chicken, but then in winter I prefer like a good burger and steak.
You know, like when I eat
Vegans
meat,
are just full
I'd
of
rather
shit.
have like a fish type of dish.
Yeah, you like your salmon, don't you?
I do. I love fish. The healthiest type of meat you can get.
There we go, baby, there we go. You sure you can drop multiplayer in 2020 on this? I hope so. I didn't really think to check it. Right, so I'll drop an invite in Steam, shall I? Oh, KittyMon will join in the next chapter.
Yeah, I see it.
Sweet.
If I'm moving too fast, just let me know. I'm like, please be running this game.
Yeah, don't run off too far.
You can pick up the herb.
Oh, he's making me eat the living beetroot.
Just imagine getting that stuck in your throat. Not saying that they're like standing there watching it.
Yeah, they don't help him at all. I like to shoot people in the balls, don't know why. He proper reacted.
Normally I would say fight, but we have to fight.
Oh, his head fell off.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
I remember people used to ban that for the button. I would
To wind other people
people
up.
for doing that.
I'm glad this game don't look like shit. What if they just released Saints Row 3, and they're calling it remastered? If you play Saints Row 3 on the PC anyway, it's the remastered version.
Saints Row the Third wasn't my favorite to begin with because they got rid of Johnny Gat in that way, and that's
They did, yeah. Yeah, but then he went to hell, didn't he? There's a separate side story. I remember this. I remember when I first saw stained glass windows in a game, and I was like, that blew my mind.
What are those?
Watermelons. They're not even watermelons. What are those?
Green thing.
probably mangoes.
Right, what's happening out here? Here we go. Got action. Oh, good. It's so much better having Kitty on here rather than the AI. I remember really struggling on here before. Here they come.
I wouldn't stay in there either.
Yeah, it's getting a bit crowded. Oh, what's he doing?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I would advise you to run.
He's trying to whip me with his megaphone.
What a penis.
Hang on, there's a machine gun around here somewhere, isn't there?
I just picked it up, yeah.
Oh, you stole it. Right, megaphone dudes. Whoop. Okay, where's the big guy?
He's down there somewhere.
Yeah, megaphone's behind you. Save the day, I shot him in the buttocks. Oh, there he is. There he goes, down. And then you run in. Uppercut. What I want to do, I want to get him over here.
Ow!
He's getting whoops.
What?
There you go. Drunk is saving the day here. Drunk is saving the day. You gonna finish him? You got the machine gun?
No, I'm good.
Just gonna leave him to me, are you?
You do you.
It's not a timer this bit, is it? It's how many times you punch him in the face. I think you have to do it 3 times.
Normally Tilly just passes out.
Yeah, I think like if you suck, then it might be on a timer. But if you punch him 3 times, like stun him and punch him. Ooh, what was that?
Generator.
I've not seen that before. Oh, he's just so bulky. Here we go. Run in. Finish.
Double punch.
There we go.
I'm starting to worry about that for a minute.
I got the ring from, so that's always a good thing. Killed him and got the ring.
So you didn't use the machine gun once there, did you? See, I tend to waste that machine gun. Well, not waste it, but using the ammo.
It comes in handy when you have to, like, fight a crowd. Other than that, I really hardly ever use the machine gun.
Okay, so I got S, 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 and an A. You know the VZ61 MG, the little machine gun, does that use handgun bullets? Or does that use the blue pack, the machine gun?
Machine gun bullets, because it's a machine gun.
I thought it might be a different caliber, Whammons. Different caliber.
Bruh.
Ooh. Why are you trying to stab some African mother?
Well, she was just eating this guy's face.
Oh, she was eating. Okay, I didn't realise there was a guy there. They're not exactly quick, are they, these guys?
No.
How do I trade that with you? Oh shit, that was you. Oh, there you are.
Here we go! Ow!
Did that hurt you? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Didn't realise that. Finish? Sick. She chung lead him.
Hold on, I gotta go up this ladder. I need the key that's in that room.
Oh, here they come. He's got a bottle.
Hey!
That was ridiculous. The African woman keeps running at me and then just stopping.
I don't know where you are.
Down here shooting her in the booty. Oh. Keeps us hiding in boxes.
Yeah.
Alcoholic. Oh. I don't understand where we are. Like, what country are we supposed to be in where there's, like, Borat hanging about with... Do you know what I mean?
It could be... My guess is it's like Nigeria or something. Then again, it could just still be Africa.
Well, I remember when this game first came out, it was like the release trailer, you know, the teaser trailer. It was like showing us loads of zombies running around and stuff. And then it all of a sudden didn't have zombies. It just had, like, natives. It was really weird. They just changed it. Oh. I felt bad. I actually just smacked a woman in the face. Did you see that? That always annoyed me, that it was so, like, when you team up with someone to kick a door in, it looks really epic, but it cuts off halfway through. You don't actually get to see the rest of the animation.
Kinda like it better that way.
You do?
Yeah.
Does too much story aggravate you or something?
No, drop the stuff in. I'm not gonna use it.
I can't, you've made me pick up too much stuff.
Hey, give me your bomb.
There you go, have a bomb. Hang on, that chicken's looking awfully suspicious.
Don't go up there yet.
Oh!
If you shoot the chickens, you might get an egg.
Shut up.
It's a thing.
Why would I want an egg?
To give you health.
Oh.
You went up the stairs.
I did go upstairs. Am I not supposed to?
Not yet.
I had to save the little blonde whammons.
It should be alright. No one wants to save her. Ever.
How dare you. Sandals. She's wearing sandals. I've lost interest. Shit, Kitty. Oh, calm in your passion. That is so much easier with 2 of us. Oh, here he comes. He's looking very suspicious. That was a bit OTT.
Ow.
Sorry.
That was
I completely missed that.
Bruh.
Oh, here we go. Is this where Jill shows up, isn't it?
No, chapter 5.
That's how memorable it is, though. That's what I remember. I remember Jill, I remember Wesker showing up and his sexy leather, whatever it is.
Oh my god, just fighting Wesker was a headache.
And that stage as well where like you have to incinerate the worms. All the worms get together and make like a man.
Well, get ready.
I'd hate to lose my hair like that.
I think at some point. Well, you get some people that are lucky.
I thought you were going to say at some point you will.
Yeah.
I think I'll hold on to
everyone
it.
does it at some point in life.
I've never had peashees.
That's good. Only reason why my hair has ever fallen out is
Too much product.
been on top of, I put too much chemicals in my hair. That's the only thing I like that's different about this one and Resident Evil 6 is that you have your own face drop.
Yeah, I haven't played much of 6. Like I played it on single player, and there was like loads of little stories, right? So like I played the people I like I played Ada Wong's story.
I didn't like Ada.
Yeah.
I hated her.
See that? What is that?
Surprise, motherfucker!
There was like there's like a drip on my screen of like them slugs. I don't know if you get them where you are, but we got like these nasty black slugs in the UK. It looks like those.
This sounds horrifying.
Oh man, they're wet and they're slimy and it's all gross. Alright, I've got the furnace key.
Just looking at it makes my skin crawl.
Swank. Alright, let's leg it. She's already gone. Kitty knows this game a lot better than me. I haven't played this game since it came out. He picks them up, doesn't he? Them gas bottles.
Yeah.
And then you shoot them. It's been a while, it has. It's been a long while.
You might want to stand at the whatchamacallit. Don't shoot them. Don't shoot them. Go around and go all the way around and go stand at the whatchamacallit. At the lever.
Are you not shooting the gas bottle, no? Then I use the furnace, right?
As fast as you can.
Got him. Get wrecked, bro.
Okay, we got him.
That's the quickest I've ever done that. Like, on single player, that is a fucking nightmare to do that.
It's just hard.
It is. Because it keeps getting out.
This game, I will say, honestly takes a lot of actual co-op.
I rage quit this game so many times. Did you really? I don't think it's that hard. It's like, it's just on single player, your AI is like pretty dumb.
Yeah, it's not that the game is hard at all.
No, it's more just the AI doesn't help you where it should. And on single player, there's a lot of backtracking. Like, that boss, for instance, on single player, I have to do like 4 or 5 laps to get that to go where you want it at the right time to then close. And then even sometimes it can play up. So yeah, I've never done that boss that quick.
This game is amazing when you have someone to play with, though.
Yeah, I'm
like,
enjoying
it. A lot of people don't like it because a lot of people played it solo. I honestly would say it's probably one of the few Resident Evil games that I really love that are co-op. So
I don't meet a lot of women, to be fair, Kitty. I don't meet a lot of women that play these sorts of games. A lot of them will play something like Animal Crossing,
Sims.
So you do better than me. Oh, you bastard. Next game is mine. Next game is mine.